Do you feel trapped by your stutter? I know that feeling because I've been there. I know the shame, the anger, the guilt, the anxiety, but it does not have to be like this. I am going to give you today 3 things that have completely changed my relationship with my stutter and transformed my speech into a confident, fluent speaker. And I know that I can help you too. So make sure to stay to the end. Let's dive in. Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. McCool, a GP who has a stutter, who runs a free online platform called Stutter-Connect, where people who stutter from around the world can speak with, meet, greet, and give tips to one another on how they navigate their personal lives while having a stutter, which you're all free to join. Link is in the description below. And stay to the very end of the video as I'm giving away a free doctor-led stutter and anxiety action plan. When I was younger, I used to avoid the phone. I used to avoid speaking aloud in class. I used to avoid social situations because I was controlled by my stutter. I was shackled by the fear of having a stutter, as being seen as a person with a stutter being different from everyone else in school. But over time, I've completely transformed my speech, completely transformed my life. And I truly believe if you have a stutter and you're watching this, you can also do the same. And my journey started with these 3 things, which I'm going to share with you in this video, which have completely turned my life around, given me a new form, a new sense of control over my stutter. And I'm able to say what I want, when I want, where I want, to who I want. And I'm no longer shackled by the fear, and I can live a life that I truly want to live. And my stutter does not dictate my life anymore. The first thing that I advise is to face the fear. Fear literally controls a person who stutters, controls their whole life. They wake up in the morning feeling anxiety and fear. They go to bed with anxiety and fear. And this fear can dictate the path of your life. The first thing you need to do is have the courage to face this fear, to not be afraid stuttering in public in front of other people. As you realize there is nothing to be afraid about, as most people do not care the fact that you speak slightly different from everyone else, and it takes you slightly longer to say the things that other people say. People do not care. Therefore, there is nothing to be afraid about or ashamed about. Every time you face the fear, you gain more confidence. Every time you make that phone call, you speak aloud in class, you apply for that job interview, you say that word that you're afraid to say, your confidence will grow and grow. Initially, you may not have control over your speech, but the more that you get comfortable stuttering in public in front of other people, the less the anxiety and the fear get. And with techniques and tips that I have developed over time, you can use these with people in the real world to help you regain control over your speech in the real world. That is why I do online coaching. Link is in the description below. The key is consistency and not perfection. Imperfect action beats perfect action every single time. So daily action consistently over a long period of time. Have the courage to face what you're afraid to do. And I guarantee you that fuel to the stuttering fire, the fear, will reduce, and you will start to gain more control over your speech. The second thing I would advise is to completely change your mindset. Too many people who I speak to are looking for a cure for their stutter, are trying to find the next tip, speech technique to help them speak like a fluent person. But in reality, you will never be a fluent speaker. You will always, deep down, be a person who stutters. But this is okay. You don't have to run away from that. Stop trying to go for fluency. Stop trying to be like everyone else, a fluent speaker, and be your true self. Be a person who stutters, and stop looking for a cure, as ironically, the more cures that you try to follow and attain, the farther that you will be from a so-called stuttering cure. So stop trying to cure your stutter. Start living with your stutter, as there is nothing to be ashamed or afraid about. The third thing that I done is build a strong support system. And how do you do this? Well, join Stutter-Connect. Link is in the description below. Because stuttering can be so isolating. No one knows what you're going through, only other people who have a stutter. That is why you need to speak with and you need to connect with other people who stutter. And you can do this for free today by joining Stutter-Connect. Link is in the description below. And you need to start speaking with other people who stutter, start talking to them about what has helped their stutter, what has helped their life, and you can share experiences navigating your life with a stutter. You can inspire them, but you can also be inspired. There's no need to feel isolated anymore. What are you waiting for? Join Stutter-Connect now today. You will not regret it. I guarantee you, if you follow these 3 tips, which I've just outlined, your mental health will be a lot better. You'll stop worrying about your speech. The depression, the anxiety will lift. You'll start enjoying speaking. You'll start feeling good about yourself with great self-esteem. You'll start achieving the things that you want to achieve. You'll start enjoying every single day, looking forward to the daily challenge of speaking and navigating your day with having a stutter. And if you want further tips where I deep dive into the topic of stuttering and mental health, link is in the description below to my online course, Living Your Best Life with a Stutter. I've put countless hours into this course about what has helped me in my life, and I want to share that with you also. Remember, if I can become a doctor, be a GP, speaking to 25 people every single day, then what is holding you back from achieving the life that you want to achieve? What are your limited self-beliefs? What does your self-talk sound like? If I can transform myself into a great speaker, better than fluent, with control over his speech and enjoying my life, enjoying my stutter with great mental health, what is stopping you? If I can do it, you can also do it. That's all for today, folks. Give the video a like, comment below. What are you struggling with right now in terms of your stutter, and what is helping you? And share this video with a friend who may be struggling with stuttering. And I will see you in the next video. And as we say in Ireland, slán leat, that means goodbye.